What did you see from Iowa State watching the film?
They got some really good D-backs, got some good corners, good safeties. I like the linebackers. They like to hit, and they got a good defensive line.
Do you get into this rivalry, being from New Jersey?
Yeah, definitely. We all going in, and we all going there on a mission. It's a business trip, and we just trying to improve and get better.
What do you guys expect from what you've seen on film from Iowa State after 1 week?
No, yeah, there's a lot of things I think. I mean, there's a couple points. Their running back's pretty good. He's elusive. He can move lateral. He can also run downhill pretty well. And then their quarterback can also run. He didn't run a lot, but he does have some good legs underneath him. And then their wide receivers are tall and athletic. So those are the main three ones I saw.
That week 1 to week 2, you don't know kind of how much they showed in the first week.
Yeah.
Does that make preparation a little bit more difficult?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to look at more games from the past years and just keep on going through film. I think these early games, it's really important to go through past tape for the past years, even more than it is later on, because later on you're going to have more games and more tape to watch about this year, not just the years prior. So I think it's you're going to have to watch a lot of tape, and there's a lot of things that they can do.
What about their defense this year? Is it similar to what you remember from last year?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure they have a few more tweaks. We're looking at tape currently. We're not too far into that yet as far as players, but we're starting to see a few things. And as of right now, they've got good guys in space and things like that. I mean, their defensive players are good, so I mean, we got to be strapped up and ready to go.
They're veteran in the secondary, I think, so it kind of is there a chess match that goes on there with you guys and them?
I mean, for sure. I mean, that kind of stuff. But being able to see the whole defense and what they're trying to do to you and trying to figure out answers to that. That's a challenge.
What sticks out to you about Iowa State, their offense?
Really explosive athletes on the outside and quarterback that can sling the ball. So, I mean, he can get the ball out to them, and we just got to get to him before he can get the ball off.
They seem pretty balanced. They look balanced against UNI. Is that what you guys have noticed?
Yeah, we also noticed the same thing. I mean, they can run the ball. They got good running backs. I mean, overall good offense.
What have you seen from Iowa State's receivers on film? It's a pretty good group.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're, they bring experience. They're really tall and aggressive. I think that's something that probably that they're going to use in the game on Saturday.
You guys get up for that when there's a guy like Alan Lazard and a group of receivers that kind of you're always focused, I would imagine. But does that kind of even put the radar up even higher?
I say it's the same. We every week we try to have a high radar for whoever we're playing, and I think with that being said, we just want to make sure that we come out focused and playing aggressive, physical.
I think you guys will play more nickel given how many receivers they throw out there at times, and now you've got Ojemudia that's got some experience.
Yeah, I think that would be good. With him and Matt Hankins both, they're really good corners, and I think they'll be able to help us on the nickel package.